Hey guys, we are getting ready with my makeup artist Jay, and he is getting me ready for our office photo shoot and tour.
So we're gonna make you look so snatched, even more.
We actually met when I was going to my girlfriend's wedding. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Last year?
No, it was like maybe two years ago now. Yeah. We met. She was my client first, and then we just became friends, really good friends.
Literally besties. Like when he was glamming me, he was talking about aesthetics. I'm like, how do you know so much about my industry? And obviously I know so much about yours because I told you I wanted to be a makeup artist.
Yeah. We just clicked, and we were like talking about everything, and just like a great time. And then she was like, oh yeah, I'm an injector. I was like, what?
Yes. And then I did your little filler.
Yes.
Which we'll
you
talk
changed
about.
my life.
Oh my god.
That's what you did.
Right? Okay.
You changed my life.
I'm here
and
just
I love it.
changing lives out here.
Yes.
But it was really cool because he asked me to be his model for this bridal glam, and it happened to be on my wedding anniversary, so we're gonna insert a photo. And
oh my goodness, yes.
I got so many likes and comments because of how you glammed me, like literally so stunning. Even my husband was like, whoa, I wish you looked like that on your wedding, because I did my own makeup for my own wedding. But we're excited to do this video for you because we're gonna say what we think as post-professional artists, what you can do with makeup versus Botox filler and skincare. So
yeah, what you can enhance before your wedding, so at your wedding day, it's perfect.
So without further ado, let's get into it.
Your skin looks amazing. What did you do before?
Thank you. Okay, so I love medical grade skincare. I didn't know that there was a huge difference between like department store and drugstore skincare until I got into this industry.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is putting on ingredients that are considered prescription strength, because that really targets skin health.
Yeah.
There's only so much, I don't know, you tell me, you can cover with makeup. Like texture is always something that will show.
Always.
And like as much as you put on like a pore filling primer, sometimes that will show through.
Yeah.
So I love a good retinol, a great vitamin C, a good hyaluronic acid, and then hydrofacials like every other month with some microneedling mixed in. That's what I'm doing to get my skin.
Yeah, because your skin is amazing. All I had to do was add a really good moisturizer to prep for the foundation I just put on.
I love when people come in before their weddings, for example, and get this area treated. Because when makeup settles into like the creases around your eyes and it gets like all crusty in the photos, it just looks like it's almost like it's aged skin, but it's really the makeup gathering in those lines, where Botox can literally iron it out for 3-4 months. So
exactly. It's like you wouldn't wear a dress or a suit without steaming or ironing it.
I love that analogy.
And that just like that's what Botox, that's what a little filler can do for you, kind of like smooth out and just like unwrinkle your skin.
Do you feel like it leads to you putting on less makeup when you glam people, when they have less shadows, or do you feel like that doesn't really matter because you can fix that?
It's easier to get the full transformation and that stunning look when someone has a little bit of Botox and fillers, because you don't have to kind of transform them so hard. You know what I mean? Someone who doesn't have that, you kind of have to go in a little bit more with defining the features, with adding a little bit more highlights to bring forward certain areas. And for someone who already has that going on, it's a lot easier,
What is the area that you feel like creases the most with makeup in terms of like the most stubborn like wrinkles that you wish could just get Botox or filler? What would you say that would be on a person's face?
The number one for me is smile lines.
Oh yes.
Smile lines.
Constantly moving their mouth.
And then eye wrinkles. Or under eye lines. Because smile lines are a lot harder to cover and to kind of set, because it's such a place where there's so much movement going on constantly, and it just, even if you set it correctly, or even if you do the best preparation, it's still going to show just because there's so much movement going on all the time.
I love that you said that because so many people come to me for their under eye wrinkles, and I tell them you can't do too much Botox underneath your eye because then you feel like you're really stiff and dull-eyed.
Yeah.
So lately, my favorite, and actually a lot of people are loving this, have you heard of PRF or PRP?
PRP, yes.
Yeah, like where they take your blood and then they...
And inject it back. It's collagen stimulation, right?
Look at you! Are you a future injector?
I know this. Yes.
Oh, so exciting. Yeah, so basically, we draw your blood, we spin it, and then we pull out your growth factors and we re-inject underneath your eye because it makes your eyelid skin thicker and stronger so you don't see the crepey lines or the darkness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think skin quality with lower eyelids is so important because that's the thinnest piece of skin on our body. You notice how people have under eye filler when you glam them? Like it looks kind of bulgy or dark.
Yeah, it looks almost like there's actually something there, like popping out of the skin sometimes.
So I rarely do under eye filler in people. So with you, when I did your under eye filler, which we're gonna insert here, is I basically did filler right where your under eye and your mid cheek met. So I kind of glued the area where it kind of dipped on you. So I'll do that for people, but most of the time under eye filler can migrate just like lip filler. It's just a high movement area.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to smile lines because that's so interesting to me that you say that.
Yeah. So smile lines are my number one hardest thing to cover, conceal. Some people have really, really intense, deep smile lines. If I put a pore filling primer, it's still not going to do what it's supposed to do and go in so deep and fill in the entire area. It will only go surface level just so it can look like pretty, but throughout the day, it's still gonna come out. And it's still gonna be visible.
We did your smile lines. Did you like that?
I love them. What I didn't really expect much because I had so deep of a smile line.
So I like to fill smile lines because it not only gets rid of like the etched in line that kind of looks like literally like as if you're etched it into the skin, but it's also the shadow that goes right by the nose where people just feel like they're frowning and they're constantly sad. No matter how beautiful you make them with glam, they just kind of look like
RBF.
This. Yes. That is RBF. The frown line and the literally the downward turn smile.
The downward smile. Yeah. You fixed that for me too.
I did. I put it in the corners.
Yeah. The biggest difference it made on my smile, on my just like mouth area was those two things.
And you want to know why? Because me and you are like full face queens. Our cheeks are pushing on the corners of our mouth, and a lot of people have this. So you get that shadow and you get the over time. Like look at mom or dad. Do they have it?
Yeah.
That's your future.
Oh no.
I know. Thank God for filler.
It's not my future, sis.
No, it's not. Not for us.
Not for me.
I love hydrofacials before I get glam because I feel like it sucks out all the oil, all the debris out of my pores, and then it infuses hydration at the same time, so your skin has this like natural glow. I didn't know you needed something until you got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Kind of like makeup. Like you didn't know you needed like 15 different under eye concealers until you tried them, and you're like, I need all of them.
And then you're like, okay, I need this.
Yeah. And same with makeup brushes. My husband's like, you don't need 40 makeup brushes. Like, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Each one has its function.
Each one has a purpose.
I think with makeup and filler, it's the same. Like each brush has its function, right? Each filler has its function too. Yeah, would you ever put like eyeliner, lip liner to contour someone's face?
No way.
Then why would you split a lip filler syringe somewhere else in your face? It doesn't function like that.
Right.
You know, it has its own purpose.
It has its place, right?
Yeah, it's a tool in your kit to beautify for that area for a reason.
Everything needs to be intentional, purposeful, and for longevity, especially on your wedding day. There has to be a purpose for the products you use, and also they have to be specific for the skin type and the look that you want to go for.
Like, what do you think is like the botched results of aesthetics? I want to hear it because I want to talk about it.
Okay, I think the most cringe to look at, upper lip or lip migration.
Oh my God. But you're gonna
filler migration.
Yes.
So visible and so like 3D that it's impossible to get rid of. And even if I stay between the lines, you're still gonna see that like bumpy, just textured like bump hump.
Bump hump.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like really hard to get rid of. It's very difficult to conceal and to hide on camera.
So do you tell people that they need to get their upper lip dissolved, or you just kind of do your best to work around it?
The way I kind of bring it up is, okay, we're gonna stay inside your lips.
That's outside of the border.
Yeah, we're gonna stay inside your natural lip line because it's gonna look the best. If I were to follow it, they would just have too big of a mouth for their features.
Totally.
You know?
Yes, I've actually had people ask me to overline their lips with filler so they can overline their makeup, which makes sense, but in reality, over time, it looks just like a puffy mask, like Marge Simpson kind of.
It looks unreal, not the best.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly am no filter. I have a nice delivery. You know?
Good.
Like, I feel like
you have to be respectful.
I just have to be respectful and kind of just let them know how their makeup is going to look the best. I always recommend when I see someone with a lot of peach fuzz on their face and they come in for a bridal trial, I tell them like, okay, you need to go into maybe dermaplaning so your skin is the smoothest and just like hairless, no peach fuzz. So the day of your wedding, you're like flawless all around.
I love that you said that because dermaplaning totally makes your makeup last, I feel like, so much longer and smoother.
Yeah.
Is it hard for you to work around lash extensions?
It is hard. They save me so much time and just, you know, make it easier when it comes down to applying lashes.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I can't control the set or the look that the client already has.
Right.
Because sometimes the extensions don't match the look.
Right.
Don't match the glam. And it's just like throwing everything off. But that's just my client's preference.
I hate them so much. When I'm doing people's Botox or filler around the eyes, they are constantly shedding. And then when I give them a beautiful brow lift for their eyelids to lift, or a beautiful like PRF to brighten the under eye, those freaking lash extensions, right? You can't tell because it creates a shadow underneath the teardrop. And then even if you lift the brow, it weighs the eyelid down. Yeah, we should talk about makeup trends and like beauty trends.
Full cheeks are in.
Oh really? I hope so.
And we have to say that.
Oh my god, we have to. Something that I'm obsessed with, Jay, for my eyes is putting in Upneek. Have you heard of it?
Oh my god, I love Upneek eye drops.
It is like amazing. So basically, these eye drops, as you know, they like brighten your eyes, but they also make your eyes bigger. So I put it in every day because who doesn't want to have like bright, like awake eyes?
Yeah.
It's different than Lumify because Lumify just brightens it, but it doesn't make it bigger. This one literally lifts your eyelid up. It is amazing.
And I found that they help me so much because after a really long day of like straining my eyes doing clients' makeup, my eyes are like tiny and tired by the time I go home. And I'm like ready to go out for dinner or just like out, and I need something to like open up my eyes so they look less tired.
Yes.
And those just come in handy so much. I also like cocktail them. I do Upneek and I do Lumify.
You're crazy. That is a like double vasoconstrictor. Your eyes are dry. Are they
they're not dry.
Okay,
no.
wow.
I love the whiteness and I love the openness like I get from both, you know?
What? This isn't makeup. These are eye drops.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. To each their own, boob. No, I totally agree. Like as a business owner, I work these long late nights. So for me, it's in the morning when I feel like my eyes are just so heavy that I have to pop it in, and then I just look literally like I slept 10 hours for my patients.
Exactly. And we have like, one of my friends, she tells me your eyes are almond as fuck.
They are.
But I think both of ours
Yeah.
are so almond.
And when there's
those eye drops help almond eyes just look bigger and better.
and rounder, right?
Mm-hmm, rounder,
I
a
agree.
little rounder, yeah.
But sometimes when I don't wear them, I like it because I kind of look like a little like cat eye, like
Oh my God,
boxy,
yeah.
you know? Because like
Mhm.
when they open up too big, you just can't get that look.
Yeah, no.
Are you so packed this year with doing brides for 2024 because of the delay from COVID?
Yeah, I am so excited for bridal season again. It starts around spring, so probably a little bit, maybe May. I'd say it starts to get really, really bad for me. And I mean bad and like I'm busy and I don't stop and I'm like go every single weekend.
I heard the new season is fall. Is it still summer though for you?
It's still summer for me, but fall season has stepped up its game.
Yeah.
Like there's so many fall brides now.
Because we're in California. Everything's a little like
Everything's
delayed.
perfect in fall
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think the slowest month for me is January for bridal season.
Yeah.
You know, because no one wants to get ready or no one wants to get married
Right.
when the holidays just passed and everyone's exhausted and just like not wanting to go out and as all doing their New Year's resolutions and just on track with like no drinking, no eating out, you know?
I'm on that too, baby.
Yeah.
It's hard. And
It's definitely hard.
didn't last more than 3 days.
Yeah, but you know what? I find it's better to just have a little bit of balance.
Yeah.
So not completely cut anything off, but just like have balance, you know?
I totally agree.
Yeah, like I'm not drinking every weekend anymore.
Anymore.
I'm only gonna drink maybe twice a month.
Good for you.
You know, so it's
yeah.
not like I'm cutting it off completely.
Right.
I'm just gonna find balance for myself.
Good for you. Good
How
for you.
just how you find balance
yes.
on people's faces.
Yes.
I'm gonna find balance on my drinking
He's
schedule.
bringing it full circle. This is deep conversations with aesthetics. I love it. So cute. For aesthetics, in January it gets busy for brides because they're like, oh shit, my wedding is coming up this year, this summer. I have 6 months. And I love the brides that are prepared. I love the girls that come in and be like, okay, I want to try Botox to make sure I like it before my big day, or I want to try filler, and then if I don't like it, we can modify it.
Yeah.
That is a prepared bride to me.
Exactly.
When I get the girls that come in a week, 2 weeks, a month before their wedding, I literally won't even touch them because then, God forbid they don't like it, I would feel awful if they felt not their best on their wedding day.
On their wedding day, yeah.
It's just not worth the risk. Like,
It
just,
really isn't, no.
you made it this far, sis. You're going down that aisle like that.
Yeah. So,
I feel like peachy looks better on my skin tone anyways.
I love peachy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like everyone did this like freaking
I'm over the
baby.
pink.
I know, me
I'm
too.
so over it.
Me too.
I hate it now.
It's just so tacky.
Yeah,
looking. It
yeah.
looks, like, especially on people who doesn't match their skin. Honestly, like the whole planning of
It's
the
stressful.
It's so sorry, my armpits are really hot. And I smell. I'm half Indian, so then it comes out. I'm like,
smell it too.
yeah. Just for everyone's sake. No, you're fine. Actually, I have so much Botox in my neck, I can't keep it up. No, I swear, I can't like a baby.
And then you have like no strength in there?
No, I feel like a bobble baby could.
That's funny.
My trainer has me do sit-ups and like I literally cannot hold my own neck. I gave so much Botox in my neck once that I couldn't swallow.
Bro, really?
Sir, I went to the ER because I literally choked on a Thai lettuce wrap.
Oh my
And they
goodness.
found the lettuce in my lung. Yeah,
That is insane.
right before my wedding. Yeah, but let me tell you, my neck looks so good. Like, it's so